With the GXK ride coming out, it gives us something to actually look into outside of boredom, and also gives us new scaling and speculation of what will happen in the future. But not just what it feeds us after coming out. And this also gets controversial, especially after seeing a bunch of posts about this. I thought I was getting my own opinion take, because most sides are getting it wrong and just aren't understanding what most of this stuff actually means. It also finally gives us something to grasp our attention on, especially after Monarch Legacy of Monsters, which was obviously very boring and didn't have much to it, and also gives us more lore for Supernova and attention. So this brings up the question and answers. What has changed in terms of the scaling? This is what I'm going to be talking about in this video today, and I will be going over every feat and every argument people have pointed out and addressing it. So let's get in the video. Did King Kong get an upskill or no? Question is no, not really. He hasn't really scaled the Shimu that decently. So I don't really want to go over all the stuff that happened in this fight. So first of all, we see Kong at the beginning of the GXK thingy, the ride. He fights a bunch of stupid warbats, and I guess he actually performed a lot better than last time. He beats all of them up. He like 10v1s them, like pretty easily. So now that we should know that, yeah, he's a pretty decent gap above GBK. Though, yeah, I already thought that was so apparent. I think this should definitely clear up all that GBK agenda of him being above GXK Kong, or at least above this Kong, which this will actually be very infinite later. But aside from the Warbat scaling, they don't really do much to Kong. They kind of lose to him, and I believe they struggle with Suko as well. I might complete the clip in a bit. But yeah, they don't do anything to him. They scale massively below him, even in teams. So now we get on to a bigger question. Does he scale to Shimu or no? No, not really. Most of his stuff against Shimu is just him using weapons, which isn't even his own AP. Because he's using some sort of he's using the axe, the trains, to harm Shimu. He doesn't physically hurt her. And I saw the really overrated feat of him grabbing Shimu and throwing her. First of all, this is an off guard, and number two, this is off balance. He does not scale to her because of this, bro. He overpowers her weight and her speed. He doesn't physically contend with her. We actually see Kong, when he does physically contend her, she stomps on him and overpowers him within seconds. He does not scale to Shimu physically. This is not impressive whatsoever. He scales above her weight. That's all he does, is just push her. I mean, the axe kind of gets an upskill on the trains, I guess. Like his striking, he kind of, I guess, he doesn't stun her. I don't know why people are saying he stuns her. There's a difference between stunning and dazing. Stunning is lasts a few more seconds. You're dazed out. Shimu's not really stunned. She's more dazed, bro. She's looking around. She can still move, but she's not stunned. She's only dazed, very smallly. So yeah, no, he doesn't really scale to her. And number two, another big thing, is this Kong isn't even GXK Kong. Which we'll get onto this video, it ties in with Supernova. So this is not GXK Kong. The GXK agenda isn't over. I don't really support the Thermo v Evo sub, but this doesn't mean anything. It's just this could be, we don't know what this time period refers to. This could be right before Supernova or right after. It just means he's just a random Kong. I guess you could argue a stronger Kong, more power and influence to you, I guess, bro, but it doesn't really mean anything. It's just fucking random. But overall, this doesn't mean much. This isn't GXK Kong. He could still have the D-Skill vamps. He could just get stronger. We don't really know what they are going to do in Supernova. We don't know what it's going to tie into. This doesn't mean anything. Same thing with Evolve, Shimu. They could also change. We don't know. They could get stronger. They could have been weaker. We don't really know. It just doesn't. It's just, this entire thing is very vague. And a lot of people like to say if it's canon or not. I do get there are a lot of inconsistencies with the ice, with the axe being charged by the ice, and then also absorbing the pink energy. I mean, I guess you could probably say the axe isn't really from a Godzilla dorsal anymore. It's just through a different Titans. I think Toho already made that clear, so this is fine, I guess. It's kind of lazy, but nothing really contradicts it. Also, we already know the lore changes throughout time. They put input stuff that they don't for earlier. Greg Keys literally states this. So yeah, no, it's not it's not canon. The ride literally is said to tie in with Supernova. So yeah, no, it's fine. Another thing is that Evolved Guzzle's base beam can clash with Shimu's and is also stronger than it. He's also shown to overpower her multiple times throughout here. Well, not really overpower, more or less overpower her speed, kind of like Kong does. So, I mean, if you do want to say Godzilla is a little bit stronger than before, I guess, because you can't really do this before. So, you could argue Evolve's stronger now. He could absorb more energy. So, yeah, that's really it for this video. Well, most of it. We'll get to another pro later. The GXK ride just doesn't mean anything. It's just hype of a bunch of goons. Yeah, it's just a bunch of yap from a bunch of random goons saying, like, oh, he's got stronger. Another thing I forgot to point out in this video. Few little key details. Scylla's mentioned in there one time for some odd reason. I don't know why. And apparently 2014 has a different energy set than 2019. And apparently it's like a completely different evolution from G19. Like, they're totally different. So, I guess that's a, like, odd and different scaling. That might be relevant later, but obviously not now. That's really it for this video today. I'm sick and tired of hearing all these Yava people saying, oh, it's got an upscale. Nothing really changed. It's just the same. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Sorry if this video was a little boring and quick. I am actually getting a job on August 20th, so I will be very busy. So I will see you guys later.